What do you got?
They're not in his office.
All right, they gotta be here somewhere.
They checked all the planters.
All right, look, let's make this simple. Somewhere between that door and right up here, he got rid of a gun and a silencer, okay? We're not leaving here until we find them, understand?
Where do you want me to look?
Everywhere. Go look everywhere. Check the stairs again. Check the stairs, check the basement, check everywhere.
You've got to be here somewhere.
I know.
Jake, what do you want me to do?
Let me in. I'm a cop. Let me in. I could kiss you.
How long are you gonna be?
I'm done, Jake.
You got any prints?
None on the gun.
Check it again. Will you check it again?
Why? It won't change anything.
All right. What about the silencer?
I told you there's nothing.
I know what you told me. I'm just asking you, are you sure?
I can't invent them. There's nothing there.
okay,
But
all right.
take a look at this.
What is this?
Just take a look. The striation pattern on a bullet from Scott Hunter's body matches a bullet we fired through the silencer.
Look, just give me the bottom line on this thing, okay?
Well, there's no question about it. The bullets that killed Scott Hunter were fired through this silencer.
That's great. That's perfect. That's real good. Only it doesn't do it because I can't tie it in with Greg. You understand? Wait a minute.
Your Honor, before the jury comes back from recess, I would like to call my next witness.
Any particular reason?
Yes, Your Honor, the people call Harrison Gregg.
I object, Your Honor. I cannot contribute anything to this case, and the district attorney knows it.
Now, that's not entirely true, Your Honor.
Unless there is something concrete this testimony can add to the case, I'm going to sustain the objection.
Your Honor, I am acting responsibly. I believe testimony from Mr. Gregg is key to the people's case. However, I will be more than happy to hear his testimony in the presence of the jury if you wish.
Mr. Gregg, please take the stand.
Mr. Gregg, the defendant in this case is your ex-wife, Ellen Gregg. Is that not so?
Yes, that is true.
And she's charged with the murder of her lover, Scott Hunter. Is that also not so?
Yes, it is.
And that murder took place in the house that they shared, where you used to live with the accused. Is that not true?
Yes.
Now, the police lieutenant in the charge of the investigation has testified that he found no evidence of forced entry into your ex-wife's home. Do you remember that?
I do.
So that would indicate that the murderer was either let in the house or let himself in. Would you agree with that?
That would seem to be the case.
The victim was in the shower at the time of his death, so it's safe to assume he didn't let his murderer in. So the only logical conclusion is the murderer had a key. Would you say that that makes sense?
That would call for speculation on my part.
Yes, but not to me. I believe that either the accused who had a key let herself in, or you did.
Order.
Your Honor, I cannot see what importance or relevance to this case my testimony can possibly have. I think this is, frankly, a smokescreen because the district attorney knows that he has no case against the accused.
If you could indulge me for a few more minutes, Your Honor.
Whatever you're working for, Mr. McCabe, please get to it.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant told the police that she heard shots that sounded like they came from the other end of the house. If the killer had already shot Scott Hunter before your ex-wife came home, hid in the breezeway and fired 3 shots after your ex-wife entered the house, it would look like she had killed him. Isn't that so, Mr. Gregg?
That would have produced 6 shots?
Ah, that's very perceptive of you, sir. Very good indeed. Do you know what this is, Mr. Gregg?
No, I do not.
Well, let me tell you what it is. It's wadding from a blank cartridge, Mr. Gregg. And it was found by the police in the accused breezeway. The state submits this as Exhibit D, Your Honor. You recall being stopped by the police yesterday, Mr. Gregg?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. And they thought you were carrying evidence that would clear the defendant.
And they found nothing.
Absolutely correct, sir. And they later searched every possible inch between your office and the spot where they stopped you looking for evidence.
There was nothing to find.
Ah, that's what they thought. Until my investigator had a bright idea.
Mr. McCabe, no one wants my client cleared of the charges more than I do. If you have evidence that will help her, for heaven's sake, produce it.
I'm about to do exactly that, sir. Jake Stiles found these two items together. Have you ever seen either of them, Mr. Gregg?
No, I have not.
The state submits these as Exhibits E and F, Your Honor. And I would like to also submit the reports from the police lab at this time. They indicate that this silencer was on the weapon that fired the 3 shots that killed Scott Hunter.
As I've testified, I have never seen either of these two objects before.
There are also 3 blanks left in this gun. And they have the same type wadding as we found in the defendant's breezeway.
Proving what?
Proving that you were in the house that night. Proving that you killed Scott Hunter.
That is the most bizarre fabrication I have ever heard in a lifetime spent in this profession. What evidence do you have? Are my fingerprints on the silencer?
No.
On the gun?
No.
Then you have nothing. Nothing at all.
There were no prints on the gun or on the silencer, that's true. However, you did make one mistake, Mr. Gregg. When Mr. Stiles retrieved the gun from the mailbox, they found one thing that hadn't been wiped clean. 3 shells with your fingerprints on them. You took a life, Harrison. I wish I could feel pity for you. But all I have is contempt. Your Honor, the people move that the case against Ellen Gregg be dismissed so that we can file murder charges against Harrison Gregg. Harrison, I think you better find yourself a good lawyer.